And before I say anything, I just want to apologize. I have noticed the last couple of videos that I've uploaded, everything seems to be at the bottom. I have to move my stand that holds my phone, that's what I record on, and I can never get it back in the same exact spot. I move it when I'm designing and not recording, and I just want to apologize for that. I'm going to be very mindful and make sure that I keep everything in frame so you guys can see, because that's why you're watching, right? So I did want to apologize about that. I feel really bad about that, but I didn't want to have to redo the video. The last one I did was really bad, and I didn't want to have to redo the video. But I have a super cute fun card I'm going to share with you guys today. I am using for my monthly kit club this month for the projects. Let me see if I can grab them. I am using the sweet little stockings, and these are the dies that come with that. This is not all of them. I have some off to the right here that I'm going to use, but you get 22 dies, and this is on the retiring soon list. So the dies are actually discounted. You get a better deal if you buy the stamp set and the dies separately instead of doing the bundled price. Normally you get a 10% discount, but because it's on that list, I noticed the other day, and I let everybody that's in my club know, because if they add on the bundle, I send them the cardstock to make the 3D items. They still get the PDFs and the videos, but if they add on the bundle, I do send them like a thank you for doing so. So let's get on to today's card. This is it. I'm going to be sharing a video more about my monthly kit club for the projects for this month if you would be interested. But our base is Bumblebee, and this is 4 1/4 by 11, and then I just scored it right in the middle at 5 1/2. And then I have a piece of Old Olive that is 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm just going to put some Stampin' Seal on the back of this piece and just layer that on there. Okay, and then this is kind of a scrappy card. I used our layering circles to cut out the scalloped with Bumblebee, and then I have the Old Olive in just the normal circle. I'm going to use Tombow because I like to make sure I get these on pretty even, and I'm also going to be using the liquid glue when I adhere the DSP, because that's kind of tricky to get that lined up. Okay, let's move that out of the way. So this piece, and I'll lay the card here so you guys can kind of tell what I'm talking about. This piece here is 1 1/2 by 1 3/4. And then this piece that's going to go here, let's just kind of put them in place as we're doing it. I'll make sure I have them lined up later. This piece is 2 1/4 by 1 3/4. And then this piece that goes here is 1 1/2 by 3 1/4. And then this last piece is 2 1/4 by 3 1/4. And it's going to go there. So I just kind of laid them out, making sure I was kind of leaving the same amount of border all the way around. And when I felt like it looked good and I liked where everything was and what I was doing, I just lifted them up, put my Tombow on. I think I need more glue, you guys. I have plenty. I can go get new in just a second. So then I just put that piece down, hoping it didn't move on me too much. I want to get it straight. And then it doesn't matter if you move, you know, to the right or to the bottom. You're still going to be watching, making sure that you get everything as straight as possible. So I'm just going to kind of fidge with these two just a little bit because they kind of moved. I'm going to make sure that this border over here, I have about the same amount on that side on the right as I do on the left. Try to make sure your arms, ew, we don't want that on the back of there. Try to make sure your arms and your shirt, you know, you have everything out of the way so they don't move everything on you. And then this one, I'm going to look at this piece right here to get my top and my bottom. And then I'm also going to be mindful of this piece I have down here that I'm kind of keeping it straight. Okay. I hope that this will last to the end of the video, or at least until I just don't need any more to glue the stuff down. So let's kind of put this piece then right there. Now I'm afraid I'm going too high. I moved the stand closer to me because that's why it was the way that it was because everything the closer you are when you work on something, you want to draw it closer to you. And so the stand was further away from me. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. We'll just put that off to the side to dry. Now you could stamp the little stars before you adhere it, but it's not going to hurt anything. It's still going to be okay to do it this way. As you can see, I can still stamp them and still get a good image on all of them. I actually know that because when I was designing the card, this is how I did it. I kind of just didn't like that plain background, and I was like, oh, do the stars. Okay, now I dropped my label that I'm going to stamp the sentiment on. So let me grab it. I'm constantly dropping stuff. Every time I do a video, I am dropping something. Okay. We'll just stamp Christmas greetings right in the center. And this is a good example, too, to show you guys that you don't, not every card that you're going to make with this bundle is going to have the animals on them. You don't have to do that. Let's go ahead and put dimensionals on the back of these guys. And now where I picked off that piece of glue, my hand is super sticky. Let's go ahead and put this down. We're just going to put it right about there. I'm going to put the lid back on this glue. I'm going to actually throw it away. That will be my good reminder to get a new one out. Those things last quite a while. And then we're going to put that right in the center. We'll move this out of the way now. And I have some scrap pieces of paper that I'm going to do my stamping on. Let's see. We will use this one. I'm going to use Memento ink because I'm going to be using my blends. And let's stamp the... I'm going to use a bigger piece, I think, for that. Nope, that won't fit on there. Let's try this piece. So let me ink it up again just to make sure I have that way. Everything is sticking to my finger now. So we'll stamp the stocking. And then I have to stamp 2 of the presents. 1 of the tall ones and 1 of the shorter one. And here that one is. Just like that. And I'm going to do some coloring. I'll speed up the video when I start the coloring process. But I will tell you, I'm going to be using... when I color the bow on this present, I'm going to be using the dark cherry cobbler, but when I color the stripes on this box, I'll be using the light cherry cobbler. And then on the stocking, I'm going to use the light cherry cobbler, the Bumblebee Stampin' Right marker, and this one is the dark Pull Party, and this one I believe is the light Old Olive. Okay, now I will speed up the video here. Okay guys, let's die cut these out. I got a little bit off there in that. Don't you know, I always do it with the dark color that's not going to blend really well. It's going to show right up. hopefully you guys can see. I think I'm going to have my husband. I tried to raise the stand that holds my camera. I was trying to be close. And also when I do my YouTube lives every Wednesday at noon, I feel like I'm kind of too far back. Now that I have that glue on my finger, every time I move that, it's like trying to stick. Okay, let's hopefully hope for the best for that. I love my little mini for when I'm doing these videos like this. My class, my monthly class and kit club and things like that. It just makes it so convenient to have this right beside me. I don't have to have the big one because it takes up so much room. It's hard to get it to fit in the camera. I do tend to only cut out one thing at a time when I'm using this one, just so I can hold on to things. And that looked like that really moved, so I want to check that before I run that all the way through there. It looked like it really moved quite a bit. I don't know if it moved or if I just didn't have it on there positioned good, but it seemed like I could see a lot of white on the left side. Okay, and then let's cut out the last one. I've been trying to, all day when I've been doing this, was really focused on that bow, lining them up, and I have found that if you focus more on the outside of the package, it seems like it cuts better. I can get it straighter, I guess. All of those turned out really good. I'm not going to complain. I do need to go wash my hands and get this glue off of it. But we're almost done, so I can suck it up. Okay, let's flip all of these over. Now, where did the little present go? I'm going to put dimensionals on the back. And to be honest with you guys, this is just a super quick card that I threw together last minute. Not much thought went into it, to be honest with you. But I wanted to make sure I got my video done. I'm just super busy today, so I had that little layout, though, that I wanted to share with you guys. I think it's just so cute. Okay, let's put this then right about there. And I liked the stocking coming down a little bit on my little greeting. And we're going to finish it off. Everybody in my class, my card club, gets these. You get $20 worth of Stampin' Up! Product every month. And so I usually always try to include half a pack of the DSP. I cut it down to 6x6. They got the these enamel dots, and then they got the coordinating ribbon as part of their $20. Yay them. Okay, let's grab these, and we're just going to put them just sporadically. I just put them wherever I kind of thought that they needed to go. No real rhyme or reason. And then I think I'm going to put, I didn't put a red one on the last card, so I think I'm going to put, I think I need another putty. I think this one is empty. It's been not wanting to pick up. Well, it's not going to pick up if it leaves the putty on the project, right? And then let's see, do I want another one? What other color did I use? I don't think I did. I think that's good. I think we'll call that good. We could do a blue one, but I think I'll leave it with those three colors. That's basically the color of the card anyway. Okay, guys, there you go. I hope I stayed in frame. I hope you could see everything and that you guys are proud of me for trying. And I will see you. I'm not going to say, I normally do these videos on Mondays and Thursdays, but I'm going to stop saying Mondays and Thursdays. Those are the 2 days I'm still going to try to get them done. But just in case life happens, I will do 2 videos a week. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell. You'll get the notification every time I upload a video, and that way you won't miss a thing. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.